A very good morning to all. Welcome you again. And today we are just making grilled cottage cheese steak with barbecue sauce. So as a steak, that is just we have to first marinate our cottage cheese. The ingredient for the grilled cottage steak is this is our cottage cheese. This is coriander, and in Spanish it is known as cilantro. So we are making the cilantro pesto for the marination. And for cilantro pesto we have cilantro, then chopped garlic, then roasted crushed walnuts, salt, black pepper and olive oil, and last is parmesan cheese. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to just make a marination for this, and after that we will just marinate it for 3 to 4 hours in a refrigerator, and then we start our cooking. So student, let's it starts with the marination. So for marination we have to just blend all the ingredient for the cilantro pesto that I have told you. I am adding just green coriander, little bit of chopped garlic, this is your roasted chopped walnuts, little bit of salt, and this is crushed black pepper. Now what we have to do, we have to just add little bit of olive oil so that the consistency it will get as a saucy consistency. So now I am adding this olive oil and little bit of grated parmesan cheese. As in the last practical we have just made the pesto which is made from basil. Now we are just using this cilantro pesto, as it is give a nice combination with the cottage cheese, because the basil give little bit of bitterness. So and we have to grill this cottage cheese, so instead of basil we are just using this our cilantro. So now what we have to do, we have to just blend it, and before that we have to cut our cottage cheese, that is known as paneer. Okay, we will cut it 1 by 2 equal sizes. You can just cut it with the help of cutter also, like your different, if you want to give a different shape, round shape with the cookies cutter. So now the cottage cheese is cut evenly. Now what we have to do, we have to blend it and make a cilantro pesto. Now the cilantro pesto is ready. You can see the consistency. The olive oil is also just at the top, and it is giving a nice consistency, nice aroma of all the garlic, cheese and the cilantro. So what we have to do now, what we have to just marinate this cottage. Now we have to just marinate this cottage cheese. So I am just putting these cottage cheese in a bowl and adding this pesto sauce for the marination. You can see the consistency, it will just goes very well with the cottage cheese. So add a little bit more at the base also and mix it properly. Be careful so that your cottage cheese should not be broke. Mix it properly, both sides, up and down. Now mixing it well. Now other slice. Spread little bit at the base also. Spread it evenly. Now we are putting this marinated cottage cheese in the refrigerator for around 3 hours, so that it can soak all the aroma, all the spiciness and all the herbs, and it will give a nice texture and just taste. And now after marination we just go for our vegetable sauce, that is called white sauce. So the ingredients for the bechamel sauce is, we have a milk, around 500 ml of milk, and butter, 100 gram of butter. This is our roux, ROUX roux, which is just act as a thickening agent in sauces. As you have already just read about roux, it is a white roux. As we are making the white sauce, so we have to just knead this white roux so that there should be no difference in colors. So now these are we have this cloves, bay leaves and onion. So now we will start the making of white sauce, that is called bechamel sauce. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to just boil the milk. So we have just open the flame. Now adding this milk. Okay, so now we have to wait until it boils. Then after when it is boiled, before that what we have to do, this is onion that we have taken, we have to just stir it with the cloves. Okay, it will just help to just increase the aroma of the sauce and also just give a nice fragrance and color also. So what we have to do, we have just taken an onion and just put the bay leaf at the outer side of the onion, then the clove, you can see the cloves, it acts as a nail, and we have to stir it like that so that it will stick easily to the onion and just give a nice fragrance aroma also. So now what we have to do, we have to stir it properly. So you can see. Now what we have to do, we have to put it inside it and just mixing properly so that the milk will not burn at the bottom. Mix it properly. One thing we have to just careful about while making the bechamel sauce, that if we are just using the hot milk, then we have to take a cold, also a normal temperature roux, so that if we take both at the same temperature, then it will your sauce will curdle. Okay, so like we have different type of roux, white roux, blonde roux and brown roux. So when we are making the white sauce, we have to use this white roux. And the roux, how can we can make the roux? The equal quantity of flour and butter, they are cooked together. Now you can see the milk start boiling. Now we have to, what we have to do, we have to add roux a little one by one, so that, and it is better to use a whisker to make a good consistency. So now I am adding this roux and mixing properly so the lumps will not form. Mix properly with a soft hand and use of spatula also. If you're seeing there is some lumps, you can just mix it like that. Okay, and wait for the consistency. When the consistency you reach, you can strain it. So if there is any lumps, impurities, that can also strain properly. Now you can see that it started just thickening. Okay. This is the simple, the basic white sauce. If we add some butter, okay, it will give a nice just texture and nice taste. If we add cream, if we add cheese, we can add different things to make it derivative sauces. So now you can see the thickness of the sauce. The bechamel sauce is ready. What you have to do, you have to strain it in a strainer so that the impurities and the other thing, if there is some lumps formed, it can also strain it. So there is a strainer and a bowl. I'm just straining it. Now you can see the nice white sauce, bechamel sauce is ready. Now what we have to do, we have to just add a little bit of butter at the top of the roux so that there should be no formation of stain on the white sauce. So we have just made our bechamel sauce. Now we have to just move towards next step.